You played by the rules your entire life. You worked bone-crushing hours for 40 years, paid your taxes, and built your retirement nest egg piece by piece. But the moment you finally stopped working, you stepped right into a silent trap. Most Americans think a stock market crash or extreme inflation is their biggest enemy. But the real truth is, Wall Street isn't taking your money. Right now, 80% of your life savings is being quietly siphoned away by 5 invisible traps hiding deep inside the American system. Government data shows that from the average retiree's bank account, a staggering $4,345 simply vanishes every single month through these 5 leaks. And the system prays you never figure this out, but you can completely shut down these 5 traps today, forever. You don't have to downgrade your lifestyle or give up your hobbies. There's no cheap penny pinching required. Just 5 painless fixes that will put your lost money directly back into your pocket. Let's expose the system. Starting with a trap that is literally sitting right in your garage, eating your money as we speak. Trap number 1 is transportation. According to the data, this single category alone eats up 14% of the average retiree's budget, which is about $592 every single month. When you were working, you desperately needed that reliable commuter car. You put a lot of miles on it, so paying for premium auto insurance made perfect sense. But now, the system relies entirely on the fact that you haven't changed your old habits. Your car might sit in the garage 80% of the week, yet you are still paying commuter-level insurance premiums. Insurance companies are essentially cashing in on your loyalty. It's a literal loyalty tax, where they slowly raise your rates year after year because they know you're too comfortable or lazy to switch to another company. And then comes the math at the gas pump. Oil companies know perfectly well that retirees value comfort and convenience. You probably just go to the gas station closest to your house, even if they charge 50 cents more per gallon. Now let's talk about how to fix this without any real pain. First, pick up the phone today and call your auto insurance provider. Tell them you are now retired, driving strictly for pleasure, and driving fewer than 5,000 miles a year. That 5-minute call alone can instantly slash your insurance premium by 20%. If they say no, switch providers immediately. Second, download a free app called Gas Buddy. It takes exactly 2 seconds to check, and it shows you the cheapest gas prices right in your zip code. You're buying the exact same fuel, but you're stopping the system from overcharging you for convenience. But while your car is slowly swallowing dollars in the garage, your subconscious mind is playing tricks on you. Want to know how? We have to move to our next point to find out. Trap number 2, food and groceries. This drains another 12% of your income, which is roughly $540 a month. Look at exactly how the retail system manipulates you. We have been brainwashed by brilliant marketing to believe that a beautiful, expensive label automatically means safer, healthier, and higher quality food. You walk into a premium store like Whole Foods, and you pay a 30% markup just for the privilege of walking through their doors. It's practically like buying your groceries at Tiffany's, but there is a dirty little insider secret hiding in the food industry. Think about those generic store brand products sitting way down on the bottom shelf. They are almost always manufactured in the exact same multi-million-dollar factories, using the exact same ingredients as the expensive name brands. They just slap a different sticker on it and charge you double. So, how do you fix this right now? Simple. Swap the label, not the lifestyle. Start buying the private label store brands for your pantry staples, things like oats, canned goods, spices, and baking supplies. You will not taste a single difference, but your grocery bill will instantly drop by 20 to 25%. I want to hear from you guys right now. What is the one grocery item you absolutely refuse to buy generic? Is it coffee? Or maybe a specific brand of cereal? Drop your answer in the comments below. I want to see what brand has us all hooked like this. Food is something you physically put into your shopping cart. But trap number 3 is truly terrifying because it's completely invisible. This is money bleeding out for things you probably never even think about. Trap number 3 is entertainment and subscriptions. This silently devours 6% of your budget, which is right around $241 a month. When you transition into retirement, you suddenly find yourself with a lot of free time. The system knows this. Cable companies, streaming services, and magazine publishers trap you with free trials or incredibly low introductory rates. But buried down in the fine print is the tricky magic word that makes Wall Street billions: auto-renew. You might be paying for a premium cable package with 500 channels, yet you only watch 3 of them. You're subscribed to streaming platforms you haven't seen opened in 6 months. These are like phantom leeches attached to your credit card. They pull $15 here and $20 there. Because the dollar amounts are so small, your brain completely ignores them. But do the math. $200 a month in useless subscriptions equals $2,400 a year, stolen directly from your financial freedom. Let's fix this pain-free. Print out your last 2 months of credit card statements. Take a red pen and circle every single recurring or automatic charge. If you haven't used a service in the last 30 days, cancel it today. If you miss it later, you can always sign back up in 5 minutes. Honestly, you probably won't ever miss them. If you manage to fix these first 3 traps, you've at least stopped the bleeding. But brace yourself, because the next 2 traps account for nearly half of your entire retirement spending. And trap number 4 is the one that strikes absolute fear into the heart of every American. Trap number 4, healthcare. This brutal category eats up 13% of your budget, $585 a month. Yes, every single month. The American healthcare system is not designed to protect your wallet. It is a corporate machine strictly designed to maximize profits. When a doctor writes you a prescription, they almost always default to the most expensive brand name drug because that's exactly what the pharmaceutical reps push on them. And if you aren't paying attention, your local pharmacy will happily ring you up for a $150 copay. What's worse, many people blindly accept whatever Medicare supplement plan they are handed at age 65 and never look at it again. Even as premiums skyrocket year after year. Now for the solution. You have to play offense. First, look your doctor right in the eye and explicitly ask, is there a generic equivalent for this? Generic drugs have the exact same FDA-approved active ingredients, but they can cost up to 80% less. Second, never pay the asking price at the pharmacy counter without checking an app like GoodRx first. Sometimes, paying cash with a discount code is drastically cheaper than actually using your insurance. Finally, make sure you audit your Medicare supplement or Advantage plan every single year during open enrollment. Your health changes, and your plan should change right along with it. Right now, we have arrived at the final trap. You can negotiate your insurance, you can buy generic groceries, or you can even cancel Netflix. But if you completely ignore trap number 5, absolutely none of the rest will matter. This is the massive anchor dragging your entire retirement underwater. Trap number 5 is housing. Housing swallows up a massive chunk of your retirement income, an earth-shattering 36%. That's well over $1,573 every single month. Here is where the psychological trap hides. You raised your family in that beautiful 4-bedroom house. It holds your deepest memories, but look at it logically. You are paying to heat and cool rooms that haven't been slept in for a decade. You are paying thousands of dollars in property taxes to fund a local school district your kids haven't attended in 20 years. You're paying for a massive roof that will eventually need replacing and keeping a yard that demands constant landscaping. The system loves it when you stay put because the local municipality gets to comfortably keep collecting those ever-increasing property taxes. You are essentially trading away your financial freedom just to maintain a personal museum. Let's fix this without any of the pain. You desperately need a reality-based housing audit. I'm not saying you have to sell your family home tomorrow, but you must ask yourself, does this space serve my future or just my past? Downsizing to a modern, low-maintenance condo or a 2-bedroom home can instantly wipe out up to 40% of your property taxes and utility bills. If you want an even bigger fix, deeply consider geographic arbitrage. Moving from a high-tax state like New York or California to a zero-income tax state like Florida, Texas, or Nevada can instantly give you a massive raise without touching a single dime of your investments. Whether you have $1 million or 500,000 in the bank, that number doesn't dictate your survival. Your survival completely depends on plugging these leaks and shutting down these traps. The system is meticulously designed to drain you dry. But now, you hold the exact blueprint to shut those traps down for good. If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button so this information can reach other retirees who desperately need to hear it. Subscribe to the channel because it's going to pay off for you. You worked bone-crushing hours for your money your entire life. Now is the time to make sure you actually keep it. Share this with your colleagues or friends and give them the chance to learn this too. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.